Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at how to play Omni-man. Now, Omni-man is he's a very erratic character. He's not meant to be stationary. You always have to be moving around with Omni-man, like doing a lot of things, which means he's quite risky. But he's normally meant to be in your face. That kind of character. He's meant to be in your face, doing things. Not that he can't do things from full screen, which we'll get into, but he's normally meant to be in your face. That kind of character. I won't call him a rush down character, but he's like an in your face character. So um let's just look at some of the buttons he got. He has 7 frame standing one, which is really good. He has a lot of range, 7 frames. You can do 1-2, which is plus, it's +2, I think. Let's see. I'm just setting to block all. Oh, +3, yeah. So he has a +3. Is high mid, so it's very good on +3. There's a gap between this, so you have to be careful when doing this. Because if I set him to reversal, EX Dragon's Tail, there's a gap. No, that's not wrong one. Dancing Dragon. Yeah, there's a gap. So obviously this didn't punish because Liu Kang's EX Dragon Tail, the Dancing Dragon is too slow, but yeah, there's a gap. So faster armored moves will punish you if they know that you're gonna be doing this. But here is +3 just ground. You can always just stagger this. This is safe. You can always just stagger. I think it's +2 though. Let's see. It's okay, it's -4, it's okay, but it's safe though. -4, like they are not punished. It's a good stagger though. So yeah, so Omni-man, he's an in-your-face character, as I say. So he has a 7 frame standing one, 7 frame down one. This is really good. That one is really good. It's fast. It's -8. Obviously, it's punishable, but it's really fast. He has 9 frame standing too. Which this is really good. This is another good move. 9 frame standing two. He goes into an overhead 2-2, high overhead -1. Very safe. So if you can catch people, if they are ducking, you can catch them with this. And be like, why would they be ducking and blocking? Well, he has a 4-3. So 4-3 is 11 frame low, low mid. It's on 2 hits. So this is really good. And this is 2 hits. It's very good. This move is very good for breaking armor on wake up. Because it's 2 hits. Like Baraka has a move like this too, that it's 2 hits, breaks armor. So it's 14 frame. It is unsafe though. It's -11, but there are ways to make it safe, which we'll get into. So standing 4 is 12 frame high, -3. Really good standing 4. This most standing 4s in this game are not really meant to be used on block, you get, but it will be good for some combos, which you will see. Then he has back 1. This is his mid, 12 frame mid -4. This is best with punish to this move. See, if he reaches forward, it's like slides over. His 12 frame is a mid. He has 1-1, which is -7. It's a mid high. They can't duck the high though, but it's pretty good. Like some characters can punish it, like Liu Kang, Li Mei, and Kung Lao. Yeah, they have 6-frame moves. Johnny before could punish this with his 6-frame down one, but he doesn't have that anymore. So characters with like 6-frame moves can punish this with mid high. So you have to be careful when using it against someone like Liu Kang. So like I'll show you. If you just set Liu Kang to him to record and do this. See, punish. So Liu Kang can get a full combo punish from that. If you can get a full combo punish from that. Yeah, so you really don't want to be throwing that move out with someone like Liu Kang. So yeah, but it is a good whiff punish move. If you can confirm it, the launches, it's a good launcher. You can get like different combos out of it. He has what other move does he have again? Oh, yeah, Fold 4. Another good whiff punish move. It goes really far. 17 frames though, so it's quite slow. So he has Fold 4. He has Fold 4-1. 441. It's minus, yeah, -6. So this is completely safe except for Lime. I don't know why they have that character has a 6 frame special, but except for Lime, Lime can punish this on reversal. Yeah, and she can launch punish you. Like she does get a lot from armored reversal, so she can do this 6 frame this thing. But Lucan can punish you. Although he has a 6 frame standing one, he can't punish you because of this, because he can't get the 6 frame to come out on reversal. So yeah, so this is really good. It's safe for everyone in the cast except for Lime. Um, and that's basically Omni-man. Oh yeah, he has this Ford 2, which is 28 frame overhead. This um this is really good though, but also not really good. Now it can catch people lacking if you do it from this far, because obviously they don't expect anything to hit them from this far, and it can cross up sometimes. Yet although there's no cross up in this game, it can like go behind the opponent though, but there's no cross up in this game, so that's not really helpful. So it is -14 though, so be careful throwing it out, but you can throw it out from this range, or if you have like a cameos like back you up in case you're minus, you can do it and just throw the move out. It's an overhead, which is always good to have though. So yeah, you can see he has moves that always bring him forward. So he's meant to be in your face. He's not a rushdown character. I won't call him that, but he's meant to be in your face, that kind of character. So he has things like that. His specials now. Homelander is sorry, Omni-man. I'm not saying Homelander because I did a video on Homelander recently. So Omni-man is he also has specials that allow him to get in, and he doesn't have a projectile. He doesn't have any projector. So one of his first specials he has is this clap. It's really good. Like the EX kills projectiles and it doesn't go full screen, but it goes almost full screen like this. Yeah, it kills projectiles if you let's say Lucan does a projectile, it will kill let me set Lucan to do that. See? So it will kill the projectile. Yeah, hit Lucan. So he does have like anti-zoning tools, a lot of anti-zoning tools that he can use to get in, which that's the kind of character he's meant to be. He's meant to be in your face, but he's not a rushdown character. And I'll keep saying that because people will be saying like, oh, since he's meant to be in your face, he's supposed to be a rushdown, but he's not really a rushdown character. Let me stop that. So another move he has is back forward 1, which is this move. It is just dashes like a chest bump. It's armored move. So if you enhance it, becomes an armor. It's pretty fast. It's 12 frames a minute. As you can tell, it will obviously be unsafe. It's -15. So if you do get to hit it, it's a knockback. But if they block it, you're probably gonna die. So you're gonna use it quite like Johnny Cage's Shadow KQ, where you just just throw it out and randomly and it hits people because people don't expect you to hit them with a move like at this kind of range. It's pretty good. Now we also have this move which is backward 4. It's 22 frames. It's a mid also. This move tracks the opponent, and what I mean by that is that even if they jump in the air, it will track the opponent. Like let me get him in the air. See, it goes up. So it's really good for catching people like jumping and stuff. Yeah, it is unsafe if they block it though. So you have to be very, very careful when you're using this kind of move. But it is pretty good though, nonetheless. Another move that he has is his best special, which is this Viltrumite stance. So Viltrumite stance is where everything falls in with Omni-man. This stance is Omni-man's whole game. Like he needs to get this stance. Like this stance just brings Omni-man to a whole new level. And what I mean by that is that some of his moves in this stance are really strong and also really bad. And you will see that in a moment. So Viltrumite stance is down back 3. 16 frames. In this stance he's immune to projectiles in the normal one. So if I set you can do this in this stance, so he just dodges that. It's pretty cool though. Dodges that. Yeah, pretty cool. And in the enhanced one, it's immune to attacks. Try harder. Pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, that's already really good. And you'd be like, wow, that stance is really good. But that's not all he does. Now in the stance, when you do Victory Master, he has like all the 4 buttons, which is one square, triangle, X, and O. So square is a launcher, it's a grab. You get it's a mid though. It's the launcher, it's a mid. It's quite unsafe. It's -17, but it's 9 frames. Really good. You use that in your hit confirms because you can cancel this into Victory Masters using your hit confirms. He has 2, which is this. It's a charging back move. It crosses up quite fast, 27 frames. This would be used to catch people if they are not blocking, but I would not recommend using this move just like in the neutral because it's very, very unsafe. It's like -21. Let's maybe you have like a cameo like to back your, which this game is basically dependent on, using cameos to make you safe, that kind of stuff. So Virtual Man Stance 3, which is this move, it's an overhead, it's -1, it's kind of like Peacemaker's drop. Obviously, from what you expect is that you have to up block this, get off let's block this for it to make it. So if I put him to do this, and see, it becomes -36. So do not, if they up block this, you are gonna die. It's -36. Yes. It's pretty minus, so I can sit back and punish you. Pretty crazy. So yeah, do not do that willingly, unless, and I'll say it again, unless you have a cameo to support you, which we will get into. Virtual Man Stance 4, which is this launcher move. It goes pretty far. It's made just a good launcher. You can get a combo out of it. It's pretty good. In some cases though, well, which I'll show you. Yeah, so the stance, you can cancel the stance with down L2. So no, sorry, down out, down and block. Yeah, so you cancel the stance, down and block. That's how you cancel the stance. Yeah. Now how do you use all these his tools all together? And I'll say that, oh yeah, he also has in the stance, sorry, you can do it in the air, and he also has forward and block, which goes this dash. This dash, see, all his tools make it so that he can get in. He doesn't have any projector, but he has so many ways to get in. You really cannot zone this character. It's literally impossible to zone this kind of character. He has all the tools necessary to get in. So he's not a rush down character, he has good buttons up close, but not really buttons that are very plus. He has like, this is like his only plus move, which is +3, but he doesn't really have buttons that like make him plus. Like this is unsafe on block, this has a gap, although it's plus, things like that. Yet, so he's basically an in-your-face kind of character, basically around this area. Yeah, he's not like a rush down character. So yeah, so those are his moves and his specials, which are really good though. And you'll be like, how does all this come together? So obviously, like Homelander, he also can cancel into his flight, which gives him like combos like this, basic B&B, do this. So that area move was 1-2, 2-1-2. Okay, he also has this outside. I forgot. This is his dash. That's a special dash in the air. This is a hit actually. So let's see. Yeah, it's actually a hit. Get it? It's unsafe though, so not do it on block. It's very punishable, but it's a hit. It's used to extend combos in the air, which is really good. Because as you can see, you can do something like if you enter the stance, you can do this. That's 1-2, then 1-2 grab, that's the ender, which is pretty good though. So he has things like that. Now, like I said, he's an in-your-face kind of character. So you really want to be in your face, jumping around, doing things. Victory Master enter this, doing this, then doing this, doing this, then doing this. He's always meant to be moving around. He's not a character that you can just lay back like someone like Homelander. You have to be moving around, doing things. That's how the character is played. Like doing all these kind of things, random stuff. I don't want to call him a random kind of character, but he's meant to be doing those kind of things. Really make it confusing for people playing against Omni-man, which I will show. So yeah, his basic combo is BNB from his 7 frame point. This is fastest point is something like this, and I'll show you what you're meant to do. This move, it's a very weird move because it can be done in the air too, and in the air it causes this kind of bounce. It's an overhead. Yes, you can get a combo out of it, and this is used in his combos. And you'll be like, how does it work? Now, depending on how low the person is to the ground, it will change how the bounce works. You get, so this bounces the person because Omni-man is higher than the person that is attacking. So, and how would that work in combos? And you'll see. So if I do something like this, you see that bounces. I don't know who came up with this combo, like whoever thought of that. Maybe it was a mistake or something, but that works for some reason. Yeah, because the opponent is before the opponent touches the ground. See, if you do it too early, see, he hits them away. So he has to hit when they are almost touching the ground. Something like this. Then you get that bounce, and you can come back with that. That's his basic yeah. So I'll show you something like this. No. Yeah, 34%. Omni-man does a lot of damage, but for a character who came out first and people were like, he doesn't do a lot of damage. Yeah, because people were doing like his what people were doing, they were doing this. They're doing this now, like, oh, it's only getting 31%. That's not really much. But sooner or later, people started finding out that if you incorporate this move into his combos, it gets like a lot. And when I mean a lot of damage. Like for instance, from this. That's meterless from 12 frame point, meterless 42% from a 12 frame point, which like practically safe for like 90% of the characters. 12 frame point, yeah, 42%. So yeah, he does get a lot of damage from any touch. Any single touch can be cancelled into this. %, meterless. So yeah, he doesn't really spend a lot of meter for a lot of his combos. Although you can use meter to like extend it if you want to extend some of his combos, but he doesn't really need to use meter. Meter will be used from armored move and this move. Yeah, this move, it's 7 frames. Yeah, but this move can be very annoying because it does help him get out of like gaps and of some people their strengths. It's really annoying. So yeah, so Omni-man is in your face kind of character. He has to be. He's always moving around doing this. This move is this is really good, but be very careful. It might look like he recovers like very quickly, which he does do, but it is punishable. Get at higher levels. So most of the people like you might be playing might not be able to punish this, but if you're playing someone who knows that this thing is not actually real, they will be able to punish it, and you'll be like, he recovers so fast. How can you punish something like that? Well, you do something like punish. You see? So yeah, so you can punish that. Although it does look like he recovers very fast, so you should be careful when like using this. Although it's a good way to get in, it's not really safe. They can't punish you. So yeah, so Omni-man, so he does like have like, so yeah, let me just show you how to do his BNB. So from this move, from the 12 frame in this back one, so back 1-1, you have to allow this second hit of 1-2 to hit. The first hit cannot hit. It has to be the second hit. The second hit has to hit. So you do this. You purposely whiff the first hit of the 1-2, then you do standing 3. Standing 3 into back forward 4. This dive, back forward circle. Do that gives you the launch. So like this. Yeah, that gives you that. It's quite easy to time. Once you get used to it, it's quite easy to time. You just do it. Yeah, you get the bounce. Then from there you have to do forward 3. So forward 3 or forward X is this time. You do this time, then you cancel it into virtual mind stance, then you do the grab, then you do the normal ender. It's quite not really difficult to time though, but you just have to get used to it. Once you get the muscle memory from this, it's not really hard to time. But like at the beginning you might be dropping it, but you just have to get the timing for the move, and you get the full 42%. Yeah, really good. Also with this move too. Yeah. Yeah, this is his max damage from his fastest punch, 35% meterless, which is really good. Any character that doesn't really have to use meter to get big damage is always a very strong card. That's Omni-man basic things you need to know about him. He doesn't really have like he's quite easy to play, not too difficult. When like basically he's quite easy to play, but when you introduce like cameos and stuff, things become a little more different. And I want to start with the Kano cameo. Now, Kano gives Omni-Man, not necessarily he gives, he elevates every single thing he does in your face. What I mean that it makes it very easy for Omni-Man to get in. So this move now he does that can be punished now, calling Kano and just throw in the knives, and that makes it very hard for people to punish you. So what I mean is that calling Kano, then do this becomes safe. They can't really punish you if they try to, because if they try to do that, they'll get hit by the knives. And I'll show you what I mean. What I mean by that, let me start him to do this. Okay, so I'm moving. There we go. No. See, it makes it very difficult for me to punish him because of that, and he can punish me if I try to punish him. So those Kano knives make it very hard for you to punish that kind of move, and it makes it easier for him to get in, because obviously you're not gonna hit Omni-Man from this distance. Like, what are you gonna hit him when he's up here? How are you gonna hit him? You can just do this and call Kano knives, which is really good. And obviously you can down one the Kano knives, but also Kano has his ball, which is a mid. So that's what the best thing to use actually in this situation. You use the mid to it covers every situation like they can use to punish you with. And let me show you. He does this. Yeah. See? And again, knockdowns. They can't really punish me for doing that. See? So yeah, so even if I do actually punish him, like Kano does come and like saves him from like actually getting hit like for a lot of damage. So, and obviously it's a knockdown, so you're still in the person's face. So Kano does help with that kind of thing. He's not really for combos, it's more in for like pressure and getting in. That's what Kano does, and what he helps with, he helps Omni-Man like get in. So this move is it's safe on block though if they just block it normally, but obviously they can up block this move if you try to do it. So they can up block this move and make it like minus 36, which obviously you do not want. They can up block it on reaction. So what do you do in like cases like that? Well, as I said, you call in Kano, and Kano solves everything for you. So calling Kano. No. So you call it Kano. See? And Kano makes it not possible for them to punish you for that. So yeah, they can't get it down one from that, but you can time it in a way that it does jail. So I will show you. You can't time it in a way that it does jail. So yeah, if you do that, see, it does go like hand down one in with that. time that one. So yeah, you can't time it in the way that it does, Joe. Yeah, and it is plus if I do block that, it's still, yeah, it's still plus. So yeah, so that's the way Kano works with the Omni-man. Omni-man is Kano Omni-Man is basically just for pressure. Yeah, in your face kind of character. It makes Omni-Man, you can't really zone Omni-Man, as I said. Like, it's very hard because he has things like this, 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 he has things like this. So you can't actually zone this character. Yeah, obviously all those things can't be punished, but when you include some a Kano who has like ambushes that can keep you safe, it makes it actually impossible to actually punish this kind of character. So I can just do this and call in Kennoball. And Kennoball is obviously coming, so you obviously have to be afraid of that kind of situation. So that helps a lot with getting in with players, so they can't really zone you when you're using Kano. Even a move that is like this, which is obviously very, very, very minus. It's very minus. It's minus 19. Kano can make this move basically safe, and you just calling Kano, then do this. Basically, just calling Kano, then do this, and they can't punish you. And that is that also too is gapless. Though they can't do anything about that. Let me set it to EX Dancing Dragon. So calling Kano, see, and they can't do anything, and it's basically plus. See, they can't do anything. And it's plus. So this helps him get in. You always have to be careful of this. Even sequences such as this, just doing this into this is very scary because Kano is at the back and they can't see Kano. So you can do something like this and just begin and just do this and calling Kano. And they try to, but most people will try to challenge you if you do this because they feel, okay, you whiff something, then you don't, obviously you have to block, and you just, even if you get hit, Kano would hit, and most of the time Kano would hit you and you would have the advantage to actually get them in a combo. So things like that really help Homelander in like getting in. So Kano Homelander, even from the sky too, can do something like calling Kano, then do this. See, that destroys the arm. So Kano Omni-Man, very good for getting in. It's basically impossible to zone him when he has like Kano, because you can just do something like this and just go to your back, yeah, and you can't really do anything. So that's Kano Omni-Man. There are a lot of things Omni-Man can do, a lot of setups he can do. This move is really good. So this EX parry, what you can use it to do, and what I normally do is I do this into parry. Now why do I do this into parry? Because most people will try to press after this because this technically is not safe. There's nothing you can do into this that would make it safe. So this into EX parry, because if you do it into EX parry, you can cancel it, and canceling it makes it -6. So it's basically not punishable by anyone in the cast, except for, they may get, so it makes it -6 if you cancel it. This here, they can't punish you. This is safe. So that's a very good way. And if they try to like press, you can just hold it and see. And once they see the flash, people are normally afraid to press because he parries a lot of stuff. This doesn't parry lows, so you do have to be careful with people that have low launchers like Reptile and Omni-Man. Those kind of characters, they can actually punish you because this doesn't parry lows. Set him to, let's do this. Okay. So yeah, this doesn't parry lows. Okay. Doesn't parry lows. It also doesn't parry jump-ins, and also it doesn't parry cameos. Any sort of cameo will get it. It kind of works. There are a lot of parries in this game. Basically, all parries in this game, they do not parry cameo attacks for some reason. Even if the cameo attack is not like that is afraid, they might be like, okay, maybe that's why it doesn't parry it. But even if the cameo is a strike, it would not parry it. Someone like let's say Sonya. Let me use Sonya here. So set him to do this. Okay. I do Sonya's leg grab. See, It might parry the projectile, but it doesn't parry the overhead hits. Which is I don't know why they did that. Maybe it's just something that they did for to make cameos very strong. So parry doesn't parry cameo, so they can count if they see you do this, they can just do a cameo that has like a launcher or something and punish you for it. If he has a hit, and it will parry cameo projectiles, though, but cameo hits it will not parry. So you have to be careful. Lows, cameo hits, jumpings, it will parry overheads. The natural overheads, it will parry them. The King doesn't really have a natural overhead. I would have liked to show that, but natural overheads it will parry it, but like jumpings it won't parry it, and strikes from cameos or hits from cameos basically. As far as it's not a projector, it won't be able to parry it. So you have to be very careful when using that with using Omni-man against characters like that, have hits that launch. So yeah, so basically that's Omni-Man, he has he's, as I said, in your face kind of character. He's not meant to be a rush down character. You can't really bully people with this because this has a gap. Although it's +3, he has a gap, he can always interrupt you. This is unsafe. This is pretty good, high overhead, but it's just to catch people lacking. It's really good. He has standing this. So not really good plus frames, but he has to be in your face because that's where he gets. He doesn't have anything that he can really bully you from this frame. You get. So he has to, every move he does gets him closer to you, like this, like this, like this. They're getting closer to you. So he's an in your face kind of character. So you really have to be moving around, doing things like this, maybe calling Kano or something like this, and doing something like this, things like that. So that's the kind of character Omni-Man is. That's in your face. So if you're using a move like this with concept, sometimes it's good to cancel into the EX Victor stance. So it makes it easier for you to cancel in case they block this, because this naturally is unsafe. There's nothing you can cancel it into apart from that can make it safe. If you watched I think it was final no was it combo breaker, yeah, when Sonic Fox was using Omni-Man against Ninja Killer. He was doing this on block, which is not real though. Like he was doing it on block, and Ninja Killer was always doing this, always punishing him for things because he knows that there's nothing he can do for this that will make this safe. But this is not safe. There's nothing he can do for me that will make him safe. After this, there's nothing he can cancel. All his special moves are unsafe from this distance. So you have to do them from far. That's where he gets most of his mileage. This from far, because this doesn't hit anything you're calling Kano. These two from far, you're calling Kano. So most of his special moves should be done from far, not from this range, because all of them, and I repeat, all of them are very unsafe on block and on whiff. All of them are very unsafe, except for this. This EX one is safe. They can't punish you for this. I can set them to do it. See, they can't punish you for doing that. It's completely safe. Oh, they can actually. So it's completely safe. They can't punish you for doing it. Yet it's -6. So not a lot of characters can punish you from doing it. It's very hard unless they read it. It's quite difficult for them to punish you doing it. Unless they like people with like 6 frame distance can like punish you if they read it. But it's quite difficult. They have to know they can react and punish you for doing this. But if you do the normal one, it's quite unsafe. They can't react and punish you. So you have to be very careful when doing it against characters like that. So yeah, that's basically Omni-Man and Kano. There are other cameos you can use with him. So Omni-Man Kung Lao is another specialty in Omni-Man's toolkit with cameos. So this is basically for safety. So you can just do this, and it makes everything you do safe. Okay, so they can't punish you. So if you're looking for in your face kind of pressure, because you can do this and do this, or do this and do this. So this basically is for if you want pressure with Omni-Man. You want everything to be safe. Everything you do is safe. They always have to be guessing. This is a true mix. You have to block this, but this is an overhead. So this is a true mix. This to low, this overhead low. So you have to block this. So this is basically for mix, and he does have some weird combos with him but they're not really um, they're not really combos that I they're not really combos that you would really need to do with Kano per se, but he does have some weird combos like this. Yeah, so he does have some. This can be this is a normal combo launcher like this. Yes, you can get combos like this. So this is a normal launcher, but this is -6. So for characters that have like 6 frames, you can do something like this. That's safe. They can't like punish you for doing that. So just do this, calling this. Um, yeah, that's 35%, and it makes this safe. So for something like in your face safety, you use glove, which is pretty good, and it does have some very good mix with same thing with what you saw with Homelander. If you search this up, this is a load, you come with the overhead, your hard to block, setup. So things like that with Kongla is what helps him most. But he's not really for combo specific. Obviously, you can't do this with Omni-man, but like who really uses this combo part? But you can't do it if you want to do it. This also is a very good because this works. So this that has been unsafe now becomes safe. There's no gap between this. So you can do this and do the chest, but this is actually a combo. Yeah. So yeah, that becomes practically safe. They can't really punish you for doing it. Set him to EX Dancing Dragon. See? Really good. This has a gap though, so you have to be careful. You can EX out of this. Yeah, but if you know your EX, you can just leave it up and punish them for doing it. So yeah, it makes this actually really good because most characters can't really punish this. Yeah, so you can just be doing this, and all those characters that have like 6-frame moves that can punish it, they can't really punish because of fear of this, which is really good. And this now becomes completely safe. No need for any Kano or any special cancel, so this becomes very safe. Normally this is like -7, but this becomes very safe and also becomes a natural, let's say launcher. And in the corner too, if you're in the corner, it's better in the corner. So in the corner you can do this. Set him not to block. You can do this. Yeah, and that's gapless and it's safe. So really good. %. So yeah, so that's basically Kano and Omni-man and Kung Lao. So that's all you really need to know about Omni-man and Kung Lao. He's basically for in your face kind of pressure. He does what Kung Lao helps him with everything that Kung Lao helps most of the characters with, and that's in your face kind of pressure. So everybody's always afraid of low hearts. It's a fast move. I can't believe this was crossed before. Like, what were the devs thinking? But yeah. So that's basically Omni-man and Kongla. That's what Kongla gives him. Kongla gives him like goodness. He also has some really good setups with Kongla. Let's say you do something like this. Do something like this. That's a setup, yeah, and that's safe. Yeah, they have to react to that. So what you can do is and what most Omni-man players do with Kongla, they'll do this from any hit. They'll do this. No, sorry. Yeah, they do that. That's like they loop it all over again. So you have to be very careful. This gives him the biggest in your face kind of pressure. So if you want to play Rushdown with Omni-Man, this is the cameo you use for him. Yes, he helps Omni-Man like in your face. I'm not in your face with this kind of character is scary because of moves like this. Some of the setups become very, very scary. With the overhead look. Kind of like Melinda in a sense, you know. That kind of stuff because he has this is high overhead, something like Melinda has something like that too. So yeah, when he sets it down, now does this with this is very scary. When he does this, like that's 32%. You really don't want to be eating that kind of stuff regularly, Omni-Man. For a character who doesn't like spend bar, and it's really hard to like get him off because if he just has bar, he can just do this reaction to your projectile. That's like, and he recovers very fast. Look how fast he recovers. Like that's crazy. So I put this down and just do this. Really scary. So yeah, that's basically Omni-Man Kombat. Very, very, very in your face. This is the kind of team that you consider a rush down kind of team because of like this. Normally he's not really a rush down kind of person, but this has really makes him like worse up close in your face. I'm not saying what am I saying? Like better up close in your face. So if you want to play in your face rush down Omni-Man, you use Kombat. That's really what you use for this. Now for combos. Now let's talk about Omni-man Jax. Omni-man Jax, the setup kind of team. This team is all about constant setups. And what do I mean by that? Now Jax does give him good combo potential too. Now this what I mean by that is see this kind of combo that does this does 35%. Now that's really good, but you can extend it with Omni-Man. And what I mean by that is that you can do this. That's 39% and the knockdown. That's really, really, really good. Like really good. So yeah, so he does give you like extra combo damage Jax, but that's not where Jax shines the most. What really makes this team really scary is this ground pound. Now ground pound is it's an unblockable. You'd be like, yeah, but it hits both players. Maybe you say okay, you can do something like this, first like an overhead, like unblockable kind of thing. But that's not where Omni-Man and Jax shines. Omni-Man and Jax shines in something like what I mean by his Ritual stance. And what does that mean? You see something like this. You see that? Like he completely parries the unblockable stuff. And that gives him the opportunity to do things like this. Crazy, right? So yeah, so once this is on and he does something like this, like that becomes very scary, especially when he's like this here your face. So like what are you gonna do? You can't hit him because of that, and you're afraid of the storm. So like what are you gonna do? That's what makes this team very, very, very scary. A lot of Omni-Man players use this team. I'm not really fond of this team though because it's quite difficult to use this kind of thing because you have to be very strict on your timing on sort of some of the setups that he does. And let me show you one thing you can do with this character and this thing. So yeah, I'm going to show you some of the setups you can do with this character. Let me set it to let's set it to uh, that one is good, right? So we thought it does that one. Okay. Okay. You see that? Yeah, that's always very scary because like that kind of setup. Because once you are sandwiched between this and this, it's always very scary. So you always have to be careful. You see that? You always have to be careful when fighting him. Like once he sandwiches you between him and this move, it's always very scary. And he can loop it, that's the thing. So yeah, that's where Omni-man Jack shines in basically his setups. Once he starts doing like a lot of like mix with that, because he can also do things like you know, let's say you can also do things like knock you down, put this up, then do this, do this, and like even in the corner too. If like he gets you in the corner, let's say gets you in the corner and he does like this. This is always very scary because you want to interrupt, then he does that. How do you interrupt that? So yeah, he's always he's basically the setup cameo for Omni-Man. He helps with a lot of his setups. He does have like good combos like I showed you with he can extend some of his combos, but he's not really the biggest damage for Omni-Man, which we'll get into with the next cameo for Omni-Man, which is Sonic Fox's peak with Omni-Man. So let's talk about Omni-Man Movado. Now, Omni-Man Movado is Sonic Fox's peak for Omni-Man. So it gives Omni-Man some unorthodox combos. You know, Movado gets has this thing where um, now I'm pressing the he has this neutral cameo and he has down cameo, 4 cameo, and up cameo. But you can see I'm pressing and nothing's happening. That's because this only comes out like on hit. So let's say he's not let me say on hit in the air. The opener has to be in the air on hit. So like this, if I press 4 cameo, this will come out. If I press up cameo, this will come out. You get so now, what does that mean for Omni-Man? It means if the opponent you hit the opponent and the opponent is like in the air, you get some really, really, really nice combos that you would not be able to get normally. So, for instance, now Omni-Man has this string 2-1. These are 1-2-1-2-2. It's 0 on block. Very fast. 0 on block is complete the string. Now, normally on this string, you can't really get any combo if you complete it. It's just a knockback. But with Movado, you get things like this. Which is really good. Also with this string, this is 2-2-1. Sorry, 2-2-2. This 2-2-2. It's a knockback. Same thing with that string. So if you do it, call him Movado. Same thing. Get a combo. So every move that Omni-Man has that knocks the person backwards, and you can get a combo with Movado. Even things like this, you can get a combo with Movado, like pretty easily, dude. So now your armored move becomes a launcher. Now it does skill, but this is still a lot of damage for like an armor move, 25%. So yeah, this also becomes a launcher, but this is very hard to time. You have to do this into EX instant flight, which I don't have the execution for right now. I don't really play this cameo, but if you want to check it out, you can check someone like yeah, the Ketchup and Mustard. You can check the channel. They have like the whole guide going over like Omni-Man and Movado. Yeah, so he gets conversions like that. He also gets some very weird combos. What I mean by weird combos is like see this combo like this. Normally you would end this combo like this, which is pretty good, 35%, which is really good. But you can get more with Movado. What do I mean by that? I'll show you. That's 39%. You get, so you can't get more with Movado, and there is a way to extend that even more if you have the execution. See that's 41%. So yeah, you can extend it more. That changes from 35% to 41%, which is really good. With Movado, there are other combos that you can do with him. He has a lot like of those combos. Like I said, you can get a combo from this, but it's really difficult. Like you have to do like instant air dive, which I can't do right now with this character. That's a lot of execution, but like if you go to Ketchup and Mustard's channel, he explains how like he himself couldn't even do it. It's Deadly Rebel that did it, so it's really hard. But you can get like 45% from this. So, like it's really good. So what else does he have? Yeah, with Movado, he also has Movado has bad cameo. This is a grab. It's a high. Let's say grabs a hit. It's a high. It's and he hits both of you guys together. It gets get a knockdown. It takes both your lives too, but it takes like I think like 1% or 2% from you, like 5% from the opponent. Yeah, like 8% from the opponent. So it does take like damage from both of you. But what is good for it's on block. It is plus on block. So you can see it's +9. So if I do this. This is +6 on block, and this is the true block string. Um, you have to block this one. Let me put into reversal. Um, yeah, it's dancing dragon reversal. Yeah. So this is a true block string. So you get plus frames from your mix up load, which is really good. But this now becomes +6, which is really good, and it's half a cameo bar, so you can do it again, and they have to respect this is plus. So it makes this is one of Omni-man's best cameos though. Or Sonic Fox used it, so it's should be his best cameo or one of his best cameos. So he gets a lot of mileage from Movado. You being able to do this, let me remove this. You being able to do this is really good because like, and this is hit confirmable. You don't really, they can literally see him hit and just do this. Like it's hit confirmable. You don't really need to there's no real difficulty in doing that. Same thing with this. You don't really need to you can see it hit and do this like and get a combo like really easy. So yeah, so he gets like very weird combos that you would not normally see. I really don't know you would have come up with these combos that are like really crazy. Like this combo. Let's see, like this combo. I don't know who came up with that combo though, but that combo is really sick. Now to do that combo, you have to delay the Movado code just a little bit because the up code doesn't work the same as the forward kind of like the dive kick from the top doesn't work the same as the dive kick from back. And what I mean by that is that let's set him to block random combo. Now if I do this, it doesn't come out on block. You see? I'm doing the up camera. You can see my input. See, it's not coming out on hit. I'm doing it on block. Like I'm not here confirming it. I'm just doing up cameo. It's not coming out. But if I do the forward cameo, it comes out whether it comes out on hit and only on hit. It doesn't matter if I timed it right or not. I'm doing the front cameo. See, it will always come out on hits and only hit. So you can just do it, and if they block, it doesn't come out. If they get hit, it comes out. See, it doesn't come out. It doesn't come out. But this will always come out. Now the up cameo would not come out on hit if you just dial it in. It would not come out. You have to actually time that one. See, it's not coming out. So the way to do that combo, it's you have to delay the up cameo just a little bit after you see the chest bomb. Once you see him start the chest bomb animation, then you press the up cameo, then that would get you to be able to do the combo. You don't, if you dial it in, you press it too early like this, it won't come out. So you have to wait just a little bit just to see the animation of the chest bomb before you do it. See, that won't come out if you just dial it in. So you have to wait just a little bit. You get that. So that's what Movado Omni-man is all about. It's all about does this unconventional combo situations, like get a combo out of this, which is really good. Get a combo out of this, which is also really good. Get a combo out of this, which is also really good. Yeah, really good stuff. Get a combo out of this if you have godlike execution, which I don't have. Get a combo out of this too, also that's really good. Get a combo out of this, easy. Yeah, that's so yeah, basically Movado, I think he also gets a throw combo if you want to spend the bar, because this sets the mind, so you do this. Yeah, so 18%. Yeah, so he gets a nice, not too big deal, but like if you want to spend like it is, and it's not really worth it. But if you know it's gonna kill, so you can spend the bar and like get like a good chunk of damage for each broker, which is really good. So yeah, not too much. Yeah, a lot of things you can do with Omni-man Movado. Way too much to go into just this video. There are like a lot of things, but if you want to check out more things you can do, you can always check out Ketchup and Mustard's channel. They have like a deep dive going into all the crazy stuff you can do with Movado. So basic things, you get a combo from any knockback you do. You can get a combo from this. Simple. You can get a combo from this. Simple. Things like that, and he gets his normal combos. Normal combos, like he can get. He has a lot of weird combos with Movado that you can figure out though. So yeah, that's basically Omni-man Movado. It's what for uses. I don't really use that though. I prefer using Kano for like the safety and like getting in and all the like weird things you can do with Kano. But if you want to go for like another that's pressure and combos, then Movado is your main choice for Omni-man. That's it for now. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.